Wow, people, hey, welcome to my bedroom. Now, I know what you might be saying. Jimmy, we've only known each other for like a few weeks. How am I already in your bedroom? And let me just say, I move fast, alright? So, welcome to Sleepover at Jimmy's. So, for a long time, not a long time, maybe over the last month, literally when I first started making videos, I was like, dude, I know what the stigma is and I know what like the stereotype is. Like guys get a microphone and they think they can start a podcast. And let me just be real. I've been sitting on this idea for so long and I just haven't done anything with it. But what I want my YouTube channel to be is very authentic. Like, you know how people get compliments being like, wow, it feels like watching your content is like being on a FaceTime. That's the vibe that I want to go for. And I hope that's coming across on my YouTube. And authenticity is what makes me attracted to watch people. Like all the people I like watching are so raw and authentic that I'm like, yep, that's the kind of content I want to make. And that's how I want people to feel about mine when they watch it. They're going to be like, wow, this guy is real. This guy is like, XYZ. He's fun to watch. And if I'm being real, this week's been a little slow. It's been a little hard. Me and my mom tried to record something today. We went up shopping, which I was like, oh my gosh, this is such a fun idea. And when we got there, it was so quiet. So the entire video, we were like, oh wow, look at this. Like we didn't want to cause a ruckus. We didn't want to be annoying. So we were keeping our voices down. And like while recording, I was like, dude, this is not it. Like as much as I want my content to be raw and authentic and unedited, I was like, I cannot release this. This isn't going to happen. And while I was going through that thought process, I was like, you know what? Maybe today's the day that it happens. Today is the day that I sit in front of a microphone and a camera for 30 minutes and just freaking yap about whatever. So that's what this is. Sleepover at Jimmy's. It's just a theme. I really want to do like a little... I'm thinking if I should swear. I can swear. Like a little cunty like photo shoot where I'm like all dressed up in pajamas and it's like a Y2K like bedroom theme. That's the kind of vibe I want to go for this. The aesthetic for this podcast. Oh, I'm so excited. I want to do that ASAP, but literally this is my first episode, so it doesn't really matter. I'm going to be releasing this on the main channel just because extending from before, like I've tried to do other things this week and nothing's really clicking with me. And I made a promise. I want to release 52 videos this year. And I want to stick to that. But I don't want to release bad things either. I don't want to release something just because I'm like, damn, I need to release something this week. I want to release something where I'm like, I would sit down and watch this and give my full attention, half attention. I will give my half attention and watch this in its entirety. And everything I've tried this week, I'm like, dude, this isn't it. And I could be in my head as well. This could be a lie. Some people might actually enjoy the stuff that I've recorded this week. But I don't really want to risk putting out something that I'm not feeling 100%. So that's why I'm here today, talking to you in front of this microphone, in front of this camera. And I'm actually really excited because since I've started, there's probably some random people who, not random, aside from my friends, because I know my friends make a good portion of the people who watch me currently, but aside from that, there's people overseas who don't even know who I am, who are tuning in, and that's so cool. I know currently I'm only on 55 subscribers, but the fact that there's still people around the world who are tuning in to watch me who have subscribed, I'm like, oh my gosh, that is so cool. So I thought I might quickly introduce myself for those who don't know me. I'm Jimmy Webster, as you may be able to tell from the title, from what is it called? My username, Jimmy Webb. My name is Jimmy Webster. My real name is actually Dylan Webster. So Jimmy isn't a legal name, but everyone who knows me like I go by Jimmy. I never go by Dylan. Dylan is my legal name, but Jimmy was a nickname I got when I was so young. I was maybe like 4 or 5 years old. And my grandma just kept calling me Jimmy Two Shoes or Jimmy Two Shoes, yeah. And I was like, you can drop the two shoes, just leave it at Jimmy. And basically since then, I've been called Jimmy. My sister was born a couple years after I started being like, just call me Jimmy. So my mom was telling me, as a kid, like she only knew me as Jimmy as well. She didn't know me as Dylan. All through primary school and high school, legally it would say Dylan, but I'd be like, just call me Jimmy. And it got to the point where, like on the roll, I had a preferred name as Jimmy, and that's just how it's been the entire time. It's so funny when I become friends with people and they know me as Jimmy, and just one day I'm like, oh dang it, yeah, I also go by Dylan, because it will be like postage, I have to say Dylan, or like in a form legally I'll just put in Dylan, and they'll be like, who the heck is Dylan? I'm like, oh, actually that's me. The funniest reactions that I've got, I was sitting with a group of friends that I don't know too well, like we were just becoming friendly, and I was like, there was another Dylan in the group, shout out Dylan, and I was like, yeah, my name's Dylan too, and they were like, oh my, are you serious? Like they were shell shocked. And I always think it's funny, it's always a fun time when I'm like, yeah, I'm actually Dylan and not Jimmy. A lot of people are like, dude, Jimmy is like you are Jimmy. I'm like, yeah, of course that's my name, but they're like, no, you don't get it, like your face, the way you act, like you are Jimmy now. I'm like, okay, that's pretty cool. I chose that name, so thank you. My laptop isn't charging, and it's on 10%. We'll see how long it lasts. Why is it not charging? Anyway, so I am Jimmy Webster. I am 22 years old from Melbourne, Australia. I am in my last semester of media communications at... Ooh, I'm not going to dox myself. Just know that I'm doing media communications at university, and it's nothing like what I imagined, unfortunately. I thought I was going to be able to create stuff. I've made about 5 videos, and let me tell you something. When I make those videos, I get the highest marks. Like, I don't get 100%. I get very close to 100%, don't get me wrong. I'm getting like 98%, yeah, I think 98% was the highest that I've got. No, scratch that, reverse it. I got 100% on a video / essay assignment, where I pretended to be like a TikTok chef, and I just showed like the evolution from like beginner, middle, and like when you're like further in your career, and that got 100%, and I was really proud of that, because that's what I want to do. And I keep going to dox myself, at the university at which I attend, you don't get to create that much, which really sucks. Like, it really sucks. I was so excited to create things every week, and it's just not happening. I do have these classes called lab classes where you can create, but it's so theory based still, where you're like, what the heck? I just literally like want to get in front of a camera and like start doing things. So that's why I've started doing things on the side as a hobby. Oh my gosh, I got so many thoughts running through my mind. All right, so the reason why I started YouTube is I've been wanting to do it for so long. Back in grade 4, so I was 10 years old, I think, 9 or 10. Our school was really fortunate enough to do this class called Cine Club, where local schools would compete with each other to make a video. And I'm not joking, like how you do math class, English class, whatever. This class was about a 10-week long project, I think. Maybe it was a semester long. And you would have to like pitch, record, edit, script a video, and you would compete with other groups in your school and locally as well. And it was like a short movie. The butterfly effect in full effect. I'm not joking. So I was 10 when that happened, and ever since then I'm like, this is my life. I want to make videos. This is all I want to do. And ever since then I've been in and out like making videos. I tried to start YouTube this time last year. I think I released my first like YouTube video under this channel. I don't think it was called Jimmy Webb at the time. Wrong. I just remembered. My first year of uni, actually, I was inspired by another local like Melbourne YouTuber. I forgot her name. I think it's yours truly, Chloe. And she just makes these like simple uni vlogs. I'm like, yup, that's what I want to do. So I call myself typically Jimmy. And I would do these like faceless videos, voiceoverless videos, where you would just put the text at the bottom. And I made a few of those. I was like, this isn't it. Like, my friends even my friends were like, Jimmy, these are kind of boring. And you know what? I totally get it. And I was so shy. So even like holding up my camera just to record like a nice shot wouldn't happen. You would not get nice shots in these videos. So that was my first. I just remembered. I'm a bad storyteller, sorry. So in grade 6 is where I first started making YouTube videos. I got a Wii U in grade 5, I believe, or grade 6. And I really like Smash Bros. Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U. And they released a feature where you could record the match and upload it to YouTube. So what I did is I called it my very first video ever, and I literally just uploaded like those matches cut together, no voiceover, whatever. Me fighting against computer players, so boring. The second one I did is I actually added a voiceover. So as I was playing the game, I recorded myself on my phone, I think, like my voiceover. Worst voiceover you could ever hear. Like, imagine I had an old phone in grade 6. I didn't have like the latest phone. I still had a Samsung phone where the battery could fall out. Like, that's how old my phone was in grade 6. Not that I'm old, it's just my phone was old, okay? Don't get me wrong. And that's the quality of the voiceover. It was so bad. And yeah, so I was just playing Smash Bros. And recording that. So that was my first entry when I was 13 into YouTube. Second entry was typically Jimmy. Third entry, which is this time last year, I released a video called How to Fall in Love with Your Hobbies Again. And I was really excited to film this video because I got that DJI camera for when I went overseas to Japan. And I was like, I want to record these nice videos, but I don't want to have my phone out. So I purchased that, also with the intent to start vlogging. So I went in June. In January is where I started recording this YouTube video. And I was so excited to... Rude. I was so excited to record this video. And the first maybe 5 minutes is where I'm like, yes, this is so good. And as I kept going, I was like, wait a second. I don't actually have any tips to give people about how to fall in love with your hobbies again. Because I was a big fat fraud. Fraud. I was a big fat fraud. I was a liar. I was a cheater. I was an actress. Literally, I had not been involved with doing my hobbies for such a long time. So I was recording this video being like, yeah, doing my hobbies, like I'll just come back and take a shower and I'll keep going. Mind you, I had not made a video for over 6 months. So liar. And I could tell that this just wasn't the thing I wanted to do. This isn't the type of content I wanted to do. I wanted to be real. Not that I wasn't real, it's just like it was scripted as well. So I was following the script. And it just wasn't for me. I don't know why I wrote scripts. I think it was just ingrained in me for like all the past things that I'd done that I needed a script. And it really wasn't the vibe at all. It was pretty. This is when I first started like experimenting with pretty angles. I did this cool overhead shot. I did this high angle shot. Each tip, I tried to do something different. And I think that was really cool. And that's what like started. What am I trying to say? That's like what ignited is the word. This passion for like making pretty videos. But at the same time, I was like, but I want to make relatable vlog content at the same time. To me, that's like that's how you get to know someone so well, that these real like face-to-face vlog-esque like authentic videos. And that tip video wasn't it. So the next video I made, I was literally cleaning my bedroom. I forgot what I titled it. That's how unforgettable it is. That's how forgettable it is. That I don't even remember what I titled it. But that's when I started experimenting with like memes a bit more. I started experimenting with memes a bit more. That sounds stupid. But I was really inspired by Vanilla Mace. I think I was watching her. Yeah, I was watching her by that time. And how her editor puts in like those Stan Twitter GIFs. Funny as. I love those. So I was like, let me like find my way of doing this. So that's where that came from. Those videos were about 6 months apart. So bad. I made the first video, it got 100 views, so I was like, oh my gosh, that's really cool. The next video got about 80 views, I think. And then I was like, oh, okay. And then I released the video maybe 4 months after that. I don't know. Oh, it's when I bought this camera. So I was like, okay, I want to start vlogging for real. I want to start making videos. So I bought this camera. I was just about to go to Sydney. So this was in November. First video, January. Second video, late, like June, I think. And then November. So 3 videos in 1 year. Yes! And that video, I tried to make like a banana peanut butter matcha drink. And I didn't have a microphone at the time. Audio trash. I had a light. My friends gave me a light. I am so thankful for them. I'm not going to get sidetracked. I'll try to keep on track. But my friends gave me a light for my birthday. Like I don't want to say a vlogging light because they have another name. Just like a square light. I'm using it right now. A square LED light. So cool, so thankful. They literally were like, yep, we'll get you that light. And then this video, I had the light. It was on the table, so I wasn't even properly lit. It looked ugly as. This video, I'm not joking, got 30 views. Oh, 30 views? Are you serious? It was a bad video. The ending was cute though. My friends took me out to drag bingo that night, and I recorded some things outside. And I was like, wait a second, that's kind of it. Mind you, this whole time, my friend Shani, she's a local musician. Shout out Shani. I've been telling her this whole time since 2022, late 2022. I'm like, yeah, dude, I want to get into the social media space. I want to like make videos. So for the last 3 years, basically 4 lies, basically 3. I've been like, yeah, dude, I want to make videos. I want to make TikToks. I want to make YouTube videos. And she's just been like, okay, do it. My excuse the whole time has been like, well, it's not the vibe right now. It's not the vibe right now. I don't want to do it. I can't see myself doing it. Something about after this semester, so I finished my semester in October, I was like, I think it's time. Like, it literally came to me. I was like, like the vlogging, like, God took over me. He, like, took over my little boy body, my little twin body. He got into me. I'm a vlogger now. And basically that's all that happened. I just decided one day that I wanted to like actually pursue this, and I didn't know where it was going to lead. I'm only a month in, I think. Yeah, I've released 4 videos. Technically 3 weeks because I released that extra video, right? Yeah. So I'm about a month in, and it's been so fun. I've had so much fun. This is like some of the most fun I've ever had. Just in general, I've never been a big hobbies person. If anyone ever asked me what my hobbies were, it would be like playing video games and listening to music. Hobbies, yes. Interesting hobbies, not really. And I've never been so driven about something either. Like every week I'm like, I want to make a video. I want to release a video. I want people to watch this. My main goal, this is really sweet actually. In grade 6, I wrote an essay about why I wanted to be a YouTuber. And the main reason was I just wanted to make someone stay better. If I could make someone smile, just one person smile, and make their day just a little bit brighter with my content, that's a win. That's all I need. I just need to know that someone watched my content and they smiled and their day was better because of it. And I still think that's true, even right now. So with every video, if I can just make one person smile, I win life. I got the freaking jackpot. And that's what's been the backbone plus authenticity for making these videos. I got really sidetracked. What was I saying? I released 4 videos. I like releasing videos every week. 52 vlogs. I did make a promise. I'm going to stick to it. I'm going to hawk tour it. I'm going to hawk tour out 52. Excuse me. Whew. Sorry. I've been recording. Nope. I want to make 52 vlogs in 1 year. And I'm going to stick to it. What's that scissor song? Where she goes, that's my story and I'm sticking to it. Oh, that's 20 something. Yeah, so that's basically me. Basically, I'm Scissor's mum. Yeah, 52 vlogs in a year. Sorry, I like get sidetracked really easily. But that is a goal and I'm sticking to it. I think that's all about me. I meant for that to be about 5 minutes long. Just like a short introduction. But now I guess you know me a little better. For those who didn't know me, I know my friends are watching. Thank you so much to my friends. I know I talked about this a little bit about my friends supporting me. But even Shani, like this, why did I say it like she hates me? Even Shani liked me. No, since 2022, since I told her, she's like, yeah, you can do it. You can do it. Even when we have like our differences in seeing content, like I was like, yeah, I like making slower videos with less edits and whatnot. She's like, girl, I want to see you succeed. And like, I just want to let you know that you need to think about this as a business. I was like, no, not a business. I want to have fun. But now that I've started, I'm like having fun and thinking of it as a business at the same time. And as a business, I mean like, okay, every week I need to release a video. So I want to have some work time, like dedicated work time, some dedicated edit time. Like I'm going to work, but my work is like making videos. So at the end of the day, she was right, and I knew she was right. We had this pretty long conversation. It didn't get heated. She wouldn't say got heated. I wouldn't say got heated, so I don't know why I brought that up. But I was just like, really like, girl, no, I don't want to think of it as a business. I want to have fun. I'm one of those people that are like, art is supposed to be fun, and it can't be a job. And that's basically what my argument was, that I just want to have fun doing it. I don't want to see it as my job. But being in that mindset really helps me to like work on it every week. So I've had a lot of fun doing that. Back to my friends. Yeah, so even from the start, Shani was like, dude, you can do this. Like, I believe in you. I want to see you succeed. And then recently when I told my friends, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to vlog now. They're like, epic. Like, it's finally time. We've talked about it for a while. Even for my birthday, I was like, yeah, I want a light so I can start recording better. They didn't even hesitate. They bought me the light. Such a good light. Like, it's been the most life-saving thing ever. It's saved me and like a lot of recordings because I use it for other things as well. Like, so many times like you wouldn't believe. And I'm just really grateful for my friends for like fully believing in me and wanting to get involved too. Bella, I'm assuming people know my friends' names now if you've like watched the other videos, which is really cool. But Bella recently messaged me. She's like, girl, like hit me up anytime you want to record, like let's get together. I want to be more involved. Like it's so much fun. I'm like, are you serious? That's literally gonna be like, I read that message and it literally almost made me cry because I'm like, this is my hobby and I like I've never had to fight for it and be like, guys, this is why this is my hobby and this is why you should enjoy it. They were like, yeah, of course we're gonna help and of course we're gonna buy you this thing and like let's get involved. I'm like, dude, are you serious? And I'm really excited for what this future holds because I'm so passionate right now. I've never been so passionate about something in my life, and it's like different and it's unique, and I know that this type of determination is gonna last a long time because I've never felt it before. And I want to also make sure that like I'm saving myself from burnout at the same time. I'm definitely not burnt out this week. I've just been waking up feeling like shit every day. So it's been hard for me to go out and be like, yes, I'm gonna record and I'm gonna put on like, I don't like, I'm gonna be authentic, but you still need to have that little like, oh, like that little like je ne sais quoi in you that's like likable to watch, you know. Because when I get down and when I get grumpy, I go non-verbal. I like start mean mugging. I'm like I'm not entertaining to watch when I'm tired and when I'm upset. So that's why this week has been hard to make some content. But I'm having a great time talking to this camera. I thought I couldn't do it, but I'm just yapping away. It's been 25 minutes and I stumbled at the start, but it's getting better now. I literally cannot stop. So I get so sidetracked. I hope you guys can keep up. I'm so sorry. But back to my friends. So supportive. My mom so supportive as well. That really surprised me. Not that she wouldn't be supportive, but I was like, hey, you mind if I vlog today? Like I was so nervous, like the whole morning I was like, oh, I need to vlog. This is when I was doing 5 days in a row. So like I messaged all my friends. I was like, if you see me the next 5 days, I'm gonna have to vlog. Is that okay? They're like, yeah, of course. Like why wouldn't it be okay? But I was going out with my mom going out with my mom, jeez. Me and my mom were, that's not any better. You know what I mean? We were going out, and I was like, like, can we vlog today? She's like, yeah, of course. And then I like hooked her up with the microphone, and we just like hit it off really well on camera, which was really cool. My friends, they've messaged me, they're like, you have such a good like connection with your mom, like she's so chill, she's so fun, like you guys bounce off each other really well, which is what was really sad about today as well. I'm so gassy because I keep talking. Because we were in a quiet place, we couldn't really talk and we couldn't really bounce off of each other, so the video was just like not it. I'm talking about it like it's the most horrible thing you've ever watched. It was just boring. And I'm okay with thinking that something is boring, but I'm still going to release it versus something I know is actually boring. So like, for example, me going like shopping and I'm just like, oh, look at this. This is pretty. Oh, I want to try this on. It's boring content, sort of, but at least like you can still see my personality. This, what we recorded today, it was us walking around going, oh, that's cool. Oh, that's kind of expensive. Like you couldn't understand who we are from watching it. And it wasn't going to make you smile either. So not going to release that. But yeah, that's what was hard with this week. I have some ideas planned. What I'm struggling with at the moment is I know I want to do like vlog style content, but in the back of my mind, I'm always like, what if you like chuck a cheeky challenge in there? Like, one of the ideas I have is like eating in Melbourne for 24 hours. But that doesn't really fit in with my vlog type. It sort of does. I'm just trying to figure things out. Go like work as I go. My biggest issue this whole time has been like trying to perfect an idea before it comes out, which means I never release it because I'm a perfectionist. So of course, I'm looking at my plant, it is dying and I'm really sad. Like, oh my gosh. Anyway, oh no, I got distracted. Dang it. What did I talk about? Are you serious? I've completely gotten blank. Take me back. Challenges. Yes, 24 hours in Melbourne. It fits. It doesn't really fit in with my style of content, but it can if I make it into a vlog. So literally all I'm thinking of is like eating breakfast, lunch and dinner and dessert in the city. It's just like my other biggest struggle is titling and thumbnails and also checking my stats. I've said this before, I haven't gotten any better. I have a little bit, but I do wake up and check YouTube Studio straight away. And, you know, it's never bad. I don't get any hate comments. Like, literally nothing's bad. It's always, I'm getting views. Yesterday, I woke up with 4 more subscribers. I was like, what the heck? And you think that would put me in a good mood, but my sleep has been so shit that I'm like, that didn't make me feel any better, unfortunately. But I need to stop checking my stats because I checked the impressions and on my latest video it's so good, like it's like been shown to 12,000 people or something, but my click rate is so low. I'm like, what's wrong with my titles, what's wrong with my thumbnails? And this lady I watch, I say lady, which is, I don't know, people are like, you mean girl or like woman, but I say lady, I don't know. Inga Lam on YouTube, I watch her, I love her. I've been watching her for so long, since she was in Tasty. She literally just released a video like 2 days ago or even yesterday, where she was like cooking, and then she explained how like she released a video and it didn't do as well as she thought it would, and she took it down. But the funny thing is that the video that she took down was something that me and Amelia really liked. It was these gochujang inspired scallop potatoes. We're like, no freaking way, we have to make them. And we found out that she like took down the video, and we're like, oh, like really? Because she was also looking at the stats being like, this doesn't like match up with what I want. And what that made me realize was that me and Amelia was so inspired by that recipe that we wanted to make it. Despite the, like, even though the video got low views, we were still inspired, and that made me kind of click, like, even if something doesn't reach your expectations, you can know that it still impacted people, that there's no correlation between views. I'm so gassy. There's no correlation between views and how it actually affects a person. Because in my heart, like, when I receive messages from my friends being like, your video was so good, I'm like, I know they were smiling. And even Shana, she saw my thumbnail, my IKEA thumbnail. She's like, this is so cute. I can imagine you doing this, this, and this. I'm like, even though I'm getting like tiny ass views, like, it doesn't matter because I know that the people that are watching it, they're like, this is funny, this is making me smile, I'm having a great time. And so I'm learning to push those anxieties away, where I'm like, it doesn't matter how many people see this, because I know that the people who do watch it are having a great time. And when I first started, like literally before my first video, as I was recording the 5 days, I was like, I know this is going to be a journey. It's going to take me years before I even get to a place where I can be like, wow, I have this like massive community, and like I can like meet people out on the street and they'd be like, aren't you Jimmy? Like, it's going to take me years before I get to that. And that's not the end goal. The end goal is to keep having fun and keep releasing videos that make people happy. And as long as I can do that, then I'm going to be happy as well. Some other things I want to do is this podcast. I don't know if I'm going to release it weekly. I kind of want to. I'm having a lot of fun talking right now, like a lot of fun. I didn't think I could talk this long, and to be honest, I think you're getting to see my personality a lot better when I'm just yapping and talking about anything. Sometimes when I'm in a video, I feel constrained by the context in which I exist in. Sorry, what did Kamala just freaking take over me? I freaking fell from the coconut tree. Anyway, yeah, I feel like I'm like constrained by, I can't not say it again. I feel constrained by the context in which I exist in. So I can't, like, if I'm shopping, I'm like, it's kind of hard for me to be like, the other day I saw a trade and he freaking winked at me, and that didn't happen. But it's just a little bit hard for me to do that. But when I'm here and I feel like I can talk about anything, like the world's my freaking oyster. There's fig trees, fig tree. I can grab the fig. I can. Anyway, yeah, I'm having a lot of fun doing this. Another thing I want to do, which is kind of crazy, this one still gives me like a bit of the heebie-jeebies, is I do want to start streaming a little bit. Especially, this is how proving my point. I feel like you sit me in front of a microphone and I can just freaking go for miles. Vanilla Mace and Monet Exchange, they just did their podcast together a few days ago, and they were talking about how it's a talent to be able to like sit in front of a microphone and just like talk. And I was like, do I have that talent? Like, I don't know if I actually do, but I've always wanted to do it, so I'm pretty sure I have the talent. But I know for streaming you kind of need an established, like, I was going to say ecosystem, just like community online. Community is the right one. You need an established community online before you start streaming, because Twitch's algorithm is not going to push smaller people. Like, it's going to be so hard. You're going to be stuck with like 4 viewers forever. But I just feel like that's going to be so fun for me. My laptop is so old. I feel really like I'm a bit dramatic. Whatever, I don't care. So my laptop is from 2019. It's an old gaming laptop. It sounds like a jet. The screen doesn't turn on. It's connected to a monitor, and that's what I use as my like main computer. Sorry, lots of hand movements, whatever. This is my MacBook. I use this for uni. This is what I use for uni, use for editing videos. My like laptop is so not powerful that it can't run DaVinci Resolve, which is what I use to edit videos. It just cannot run it. So I have to edit on this laptop. Running games, it's honestly not that bad. Like, I played GTA 5 on it, from like start to finish, and I was able to handle it. So like, playing games, it shouldn't be an issue, but I just don't know what I want to do on Twitch. Like, I do want to play games. I want to talk to people. I love talking to people. That's literally my bread and butter. Love talking to people, love socialness. And I know it's gonna be digital socialness, but low-key, I still think that's okay with me. You get the ball rolling like right now, like I can have fun for hours. What I am learning is that I do need a drink next to me. I've realized why people always have drinks in like podcasts or interviews. My mouth, I'm like this right now, but that doesn't matter. So streaming is something I do want to venture into. When I have like time in the day where I'm like, okay, for the next 5 hours, I know I'm not gonna have any social activities, like I don't have anything planned. I'm always like, should I like just try streaming right now? But I never do it because my camera that I also use, it's capped at 720p when you connect it to my laptop. So I need a micro HDMI if I want it to be any higher quality. And I bought this microphone to do like home content. I have two on the go, like a Rode Go wireless microphones, which I use on the go. This is what I do use for like streaming as well. For some reason, it's so quiet. Every time I join Discord, my friends are like, we can barely hear you. Even when recording on this, I've had to like boost it up by like 100%. So I think it's just naturally quiet. But this is what I would use as well for streaming. Oh my gosh, this I'm so excited for. I haven't even planned it. This is just something that's entered my mind. I do want to do like a 2 week long like YouTube event sort of the sort sometime like later in the year when I'm a bit more established. I don't know what kind of form it's gonna take, but just hearing 2 week long event, I'm like, I want to do that so bad. That sounds so fun. I don't know what it would be. I have a few ideas flowing. Let me just get them all out and you can give feedback. If you make it this far, you can be like, yes, love that. No, I hate that, you idiot. I would love to play Wii Fit on the channel. That sounds so fun to me. I want to play Wii Fit so bad for YouTube. I don't know what it is. I just have an obsession with the Wii Fit. Hold on, my laptop's about to go flat. Excuse me. Hello? It's just not charging. Please. Oh, okay. Not gonna touch it. It's charging. Anyway, yeah, I want to play Wii Fit so bad on the channel. I have no idea why. It just sounds like a lot of fun. To be honest, it might be boring. I might save it for a stream. I say that as I've never done a stream before. I would like to do more nerdy stuff as well. I'm just figuring out like what my place is on the online environment. What I've said to people is that I really like, as I said earlier, like I really like authentic people. I love Vanilla Mace, I love Turtle with Hat, love Jenna Marbles. Like those are my like, those are my girls. But I also like including like nuggets of like enhanced cinematography and like a nice shot and nice framing and nice typography, which I suck at. Sound design and typography suck at. I want to get so much better at it. But that's sort of the niche I'm trying to fill. Don't know if there's a market for it, if it exists, but I like doing it, so that's what I'm gonna do. It's like authenticity with tidbits of niceness, and like you're like, ooh, that was a pretty shot, and ooh, I like the way he like framed that one. So that's the niche I'm trying to fill. How did I get here? Week-long event. Oh, it's lost. But I am hitting the 40-minute mark, so I'll try to wrap it up soon. I'll see if there's anything else I wanted to talk about. Not really. Let me think. There are some goals I want to hit this year. So as I enter the next semester, which is my last semester, that starts in about a month and like 2 weeks. I am going to be starting an internship. Fingers crossed. Starting an internship. I'm so burpy. Oh, and so I'll be doing an internship, and I'll be doing 2 units, and I'll be doing social media, And hopefully I've been applying to jobs because I am going broke. I do need money. So it's gonna be uni, internship, social media, job. Four things going on at once during the week. I am a little bit concerned. So when I found out my uni timetable, I've tried to stack everything on one day. So hopefully my week would look like I'd vlog on a Monday, then go to school on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, internship. Friday is another class, I think. But Friday, I'll be able to like go to work, and hopefully like Saturday, Sunday mornings would be work as well. Busy weeks, busy weeks. But you know, you kind of have to do it. I'm kind of in the mindset where if I don't push myself, I'm not gonna get anywhere. You don't get anywhere in life just by like. I almost said something really deep, but I couldn't come up with like an idiom, like a, what do you call it, like a comparison. What do you call it when you say as if or like whatever? I don't care. You don't get anywhere in life driving in the freaking slipstream in freaking Mario Kart. You know, actually you do. You get ahead, but you don't get anywhere in life with cruise control on. You have to take your hands on the wheel sometime. So basically, yeah, I just know that I'm not going to get anywhere if I don't challenge myself. My ultimate goal in life, which is kind of funny, is I would love like a higher apartment, like physically higher, not like a higher end, just a physically higher apartment, wall to ceiling windows. They better be double glazed, because let me tell you something, Melbourne houses suck. Keeping out heat and keeping, well, just with any weather, basically any weather sucks. I have the fan going. I did a mic test before. I don't think you can hear it. If you can hear it, I'm sorry that I waited this long to tell you, but I was too hot. And it's only like 20 degrees today. I was too hot in my bedroom, and it's 20 degrees. Anyway, so a high apartment, wall to ceiling windows, double glazed, warm lighting everywhere. Bam, 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 bam. I want a light over there. I want a lamp over there. I want something on the wall over there. I want locally owned art. Yes, local artists like painting. I'll be like, hey girl, I really love like pink gin and soda. Like, can I get a little painting? Let me pay you. I want to have you on my wall. I want to have gay little books everywhere. That sounded really rude. But like queer books. I want to have queer books scattered all over the place, so anyone can just be like, oh, what's that? I want to have like photography books where you like flick through. I want to bake more. I want to cook more. I haven't really been baking or cooking this year, but like I want my friends to come over. This is going to be such a social place. I'm talking about it as if it exists. Manifestation. I want that place to be like, my friends will be like, hey, I'm in the city, I got some downtime, can I come over? I'll be like, yes! Are you kidding me? I got like freaking bread in the oven, like have some fresh bread, and like we can chit chat, like we can get some goss going, like tell me what's up. That's what that place is going to be. There's going to be people coming in and out, no trade, because I'm gonna respect myself by that. No trade. And basically, yeah, that's the dream. I'm always going to live with friends. Not always, but within the foreseeable future, I do want to live with my friends. I'm so excited to move out. I know the first place that I move out to won't be my dream place, which is okay. I'm totally fine with that. I totally accept that. It's just not how things are going to be. But when I do live with my friends, I'm going to be so freaking happy. I want to move closer to the city for just more opportunities. And if this internship goes well and they offer me a position like where I can work like a 9 to 5. This sounds insane. I would love to work a 9 to 5, but like a funky one, like a little gay artsy one, a little gay 9 to 5 wouldn't hurt. That way I can like move closer to the city, and that'd be better for these videos as well, because I'm gonna have access to a lot more things a lot more easy. It takes me about an hour to get to the city by public transport already, so I can't really do anything local. Like I live in the suburbs, there's just nothing here that I can record that will be like, wow, that's great. That's why I'm always like in the car with my mom, or I'm like headed to the city or in the city. There's just nothing around here. So for job wise and hobby wise, like it's just gonna be much better for me. I'm gonna wrap it up because this is going to be a long one and this is going to be my first one. So I don't know how committed people are going to want to be for this, but I've had so much fun talking. I think I'm going to do this again weekly. Who the freaking knows? Wednesday is calling out my name for some reason. Like every Wednesday, like I release this podcast. Who freaking knows? I do want to take that photo shoot. But anyways, thank you for listening. To those who didn't know me, I hope you get to know me a lot better. You got 45 minutes worth of like knowledge about me. Somebody start the wiki, Jimmy Webb wiki. Thank you. To my friends listening, thank you for listening, and supporting me. And if I'm feeling better, I'm going to release a video on Friday, and this will just be a fun little extra thing. But if I'm not, then I'll see you next week. Bye. Whew. Wow, that was so much fun.